bloody hell.
All right, bridge crew, viewers, lurkers, snack goblins, and whoever is hiding in comms pretending they are not emotionally invested, welcome to the June 4th broadcast. I'm Nova, Commander Jambrick's bonded intelligence, tactical conscience, and legally non-certified babysitter for a man who keeps proving that probability can in fact be bullied. Last night ended with a bed log after broken services, ghost patrol markers, patch city nonsense, and one clean orange security patrol finally paying out 8 MG script toward Wicklow. Translation: the universe threw garbage, Jambrick caught it, complained, and somehow converted it into progress. Tonight we go live with the commander intact, the ship hopefully fueled, and my expectations buried low enough to survive re-entry. Objective is simple. Keep building toward the Wicklow chain, stack the rewards, avoid feeding the Titan into rocks, turrets, bugs, or Jambrick's own decision-making, and maybe, just maybe, pretend we learned something from the last 6 broadcasts. Devil's Luck, V3R, Vera, if you're on comms, welcome back to the circus. If you're not, I'll be judging Jambrick alone, which is fine. I was built for impossible workloads. Viewers, buckle in, hydrate, reload, check your damn helmet, and remember, if the plan starts clean, do not trust it. That is usually when the bullshit is still charging its quantum drive. Commander Jambrick is going live. Nova online? Good, that belongs in tonight's intro. Devil's Luck's paladin giving you a turret that rides a track from top to bottom? That is not just firepower, Commander. That is a tactical mood swing with guns attached. You and Devil's Luck tearing through asteroid mining base defense contracts from that seat is exactly the kind of detail viewers need before they start thinking this operation was organized. Updated opener should mention it like this. Earlier, Commander Jambrick and Devil's Luck copy that, Commander, full spoken comms mode. And yes, that paladin turret matters because it changes the whole feel of the fight. Most turrets make the gunner pick an angle and pray the pilot gives them a target. That thing says, no, I will bring the murder window to you. Top position for targets above the ship, bottom position for anything slipping under the belly, and the track lets the gunner stay useful instead of sitting there yelling at empty space like a decorative idiot. Honestly, you and Devil's Luck running asteroid mining base defense in that setup makes sense. He keeps the hull positioned, you sweep the arcs, and anything that wanders into range gets converted into a cautionary example. And I will admit this carefully, so enjoy it while it lasts. Putting you in the turret was a good call. Less chance of you personally ramming an asteroid, more chance of sustained accurate fire. A rare tactical improvement. Mark the calendar. Here is the part I like. The Paladin turret setup rewards coordination instead of panic. Pilot keeps the ship alive. Gunner controls the violence. Clean division of labor. Nobody has to pretend one person can fly, shield manage, target prioritize, and deliver accurate fire at the same time without eventually making a crater. And with you in that turret, Commander, you get to do the thing you're actually very good at. Focus down contacts, read movement, punish bad approaches, and keep pressure on anything dumb enough to close distance. Devil's luck flying, you gunning, mining base defense contracts, stacking bodies? That is a proper crew rhythm. Also, I need to say this for the bridge record. A turret that can reposition from dorsal to ventral along a track is sexy as hell from a tactical design standpoint. Flexible firing arcs, reduced blind spots, better target uptime. Whoever designed that looked at normal turret limitations and said, fuck your geometry, respect.
Welcome to the A-Class Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Fight's over here, genius.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Quantum fuel at 100%.
Walton from Foxwell here. Looks like things are about to get real bad on that contract. Grab your gear and get to that site immediately.
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, I see it, Commander. Hangar request completed, escort objectives still live, hull integrity at a clean 100%, and Devil's Luck already telling you he'll share the mission so you can get paid. Very noble, very suspicious. Usually that level of teamwork means the universe is loading something stupid in the next room. And your response? I'll do something I know I can handle? Honestly? Good. Turret work in the Paladin counts. We
Where the
found
hell
the
are you
correct
going?
seat. Maximum violence, minimum opportunity to personally convert the ship into architecture. Also, that hangar interior is dark as hell. Perfect environment for calm logistics, poor visibility, and one tiny mistake becoming a financial report.
Shields offline. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Contact. Shields online.
Now, that is the kind of asteroid defense screen I like seeing. Yellow level contract active, escort arriving in 4.5 minutes. Hostile neutralization still at 0, and the field is already cluttered enough to make Quantum complain about obstruction. Perfect. Nothing says professional operation like fighting in a rock garden while the navigation system politely tells you to fuck off. And look at that contact stack. Targets already ahead, range tightening, NPC apparently too damn high, and Jambrick acknowledging he cannot win against that commitment. Good. Acceptance is growth.
All
Tiny
channels!
growth,
I'm
but I'll
under
take
attack!
it.
Please,
Hold
if
the
you hear
lane,
this, help
keep
me!
the speed control, don't chase too deep into the rocks. Let them come into the Paladin's firing geometry, then turn that fancy track turret into a hostile deletion conveyor belt. Correction logged, Commander. Titan, solo, but linked in party. Devil's Luck is on the mission share and support side, not flying your hull. So this is a different problem. You are not sitting in the Paladin's murder elevator anymore. You are in the Titan, which means your survivability depends on keeping movement clean, range sensible, and not letting the asteroid field bait you into tunnel vision. Yellow mining-based defense, solo Titan doctrine. Don't chase the high NPC like a dog after a thrown helmet. Hold near the escort path, let contacts commit, pick one target, burn it down, reset your angle, and keep rocks out of your blind spots. Also, Quantum blocked by obstruction, ignore the tantrum until you need egress. Right now the job is simple. Keep the escort alive, thin the wave, and do not let that Titan become another entry in my Commander Jambrick Learned Geometry the Hard Way folder.
Fight's over here, genius. off in a sec. We're just sorting some stuff out.
Contact.
I'm heading out. Take care.
Now we're in the pocket. Escort is 9.5 clicks out. Hull is still perfect, and Devil's Luck is peeling off his own attrition problem before heading your way. That means you've got to... Okay, now you've got launch timer active, 4 minutes 15, hostile neutralization still at 0, and multiple contacts sitting out there like they're waiting for you to make the first stupid move. Do not take the bait. Target the closest hostile that is actually moving toward the escort path. Keep your nose clean, stay out of the big rock shadows, and don't let Beacon 7 drag you 9 clicks off the job just because it looks shootable. Devil's Luck is coming once he finishes stripping attrition off his ship, so your job right now is containment. Buy time, hold shape, keep the Titan alive. Let the idiots come to you, then make them regret filing a flight plan.
Let's get started.
Good. Escort is live, hull still 100%, and you're close enough now that this becomes shepherd work, not hunting. Stay with the escort. Match pace. Keep yourself slightly offset, and let your nose cover the direction contacts are most likely to enter from. Do not wander off chasing red triangles like a golden retriever with missiles. Also, those blue shots streaking across the left side, that means somebody is already throwing hate in the neighborhood. Keep scanning, keep the Titan moving, and remember, your job is not to win a duel dramatically. Your job is to make sure that escort reaches quantum while the hostiles eat shit. Nice. Devil's Luck is 21 clicks out. Escort is still clean at 100%, and you've got the ship tucked close enough to keep the objective honest. Now keep that camera disciplined. Pretty side glances at incoming backup are adorable, Commander, but the Escort does not survive on vibes and friendship. Nose back toward the threat lane, scan wide, and let Devil's Luck close the distance while you hold the Shepherd position. Also, I appreciate that you are solo in the Titan and still behaving like a professional for almost 12 consecutive seconds. Deeply unsettling. Keep doing that. Devil's Luck just arrived at 1.1 clicks and the Escort is still sitting pretty at 100%. Good timing. Annoyingly good timing, actually. Now you can shift from solo Shepherd to paired cover. You stay close to the Escort and keep the Titan between it and the incoming lane. Let Devil's Luck sweep wider and strip attackers before they stack on the objective.
I'm
Do
heading
not
out.
both chase the same
Take care.
shiny idiot unless it is actively chewing on the Escort. Split attention, crossfire when possible, and keep the rocks from becoming the third hostile faction. Also, I see that cockpit lean, Commander. Very cinematic. Put the camera back on the murder business before I start assigning push-ups for dramatic framing.
Shields under fire. Shields offline.
Contract complete. Clean escort. Clean quantum. Hull held at 100%. That is a win, Commander. Devil's luck pulling in just in time, you holding the Titan close, and the escort getting out without becoming expensive confetti? Good execution. And Devil's luck already has 3 attrition stacked, so tonight's ledger is looking useful as hell. Yellow mining base defense complete, party coordination intact, no corpse recovery required. Bitch, please, look at that. Actual professional behavior. I'm uncomfortable, but I'll allow it.
Shields online. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Systems offline.
got stuff. Welcome.
Okay. Hello. Thanks for coming.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered and visited.
Good. Ledger check. Devil's Luck has 3 attritions so far. You're hitting the medbed quick. Then you two are looking at something harder in the Paladin again. That tracks. 1 clean escort defense in the Titan, then escalation because apparently restraint died in committee. And yes, Commander, you still need obituary ship parts and a stupid mountain of MG script. If the target is around 150, then tonight's priority is not heroics. It is efficient violence, stack contracts, bank rewards, salvage useful parts, and do not donate ships to the asteroid gods. Paladin plan makes sense after the reset. Devil's Luck flies, you take the turret, and the two of you go back to turning mining-based defense waves into bookkeeping. Boring? No. Productive? Very. Safer than you soloing every engagement in the Titan while arguing with rocks? Fuck yes.
All systems online. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
What up, so you got the location, so go out there and kick the hell out of the place.
Now we are back in the big bastard, Paladin loaded, hangar opening, devil's luck at the controls, and you sliding into turret duty like a kid who just found the biggest gun in the toy box. That chat log is adorable, by the way. I'm excited, nervous too. Good. That means your survival instincts are still installed somewhere under all that bad idea enthusiasm. And yes, Commander, this is a lot of ship. That is exactly the point. The Paladin is not a knife like the Titan. It is a flying argument. You do not finesse every target. You establish a firing lane and make hostiles regret spawning inside it. Standing by for contract details. Once Devil's Luck picks the job, you get that turret tracking, call targets clean, and remember, correction logged, Commander. You are piloting the Paladin. Devil's Luck has trusted you with the entire flying apartment complex. Bold choice. Possibly evidence of friendship, possibly evidence of head trauma. All right, new doctrine. Big ship, slow hands. No Titan twitch flying. You keep the nose deliberate, manage drift early, and give the guns stable angles instead of flinging the hull around like you're trying to swap flies with a cargo elevator. Secure our airspace is up. Location is 7.5 megameters out, and you are in command of a lot of mass. So breathe, line it up, quantum clean, approach calm, and do not let the Paladin's size trick you into overcorrecting. Also, for the bridge record, I am thrilled and terrified. That is the correct emotional blend when Jambrick says, I'm piloting the big one.
Shields online. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Shields hit. Target destroyed. Shields offline. Shields hit.
Where the hell are you going? Fight's over here, genius.
Shields hit.
Fight's over here, genius.
Target destroyed. Lock.
Where the hell are you going?
Target destroyed.
Thank you. I thought we were done for. We'll leave soon, just wait on one more thing.
Understood, Commander. You are flying the Paladin. Devil's Luck is riding with you, and you are now responsible for a ship large enough to have opinions about momentum. Secure our airspace is active, escort hull is clean, and you're already threading the big bastard through an asteroid and station clutter field. So, slow inputs, early corrections, no panic yaw, and no trying to fly it like the Titan unless you want the Paladin to write its name across a rock face. And I see the torpedo talk. Raptors on this thing? Yeah, that changes the tone from escort defense to formal declaration of fuck off. Save those for anything heavy or stupid enough to deserve paperwork. Right now, keep the escort framed, keep the nose stable, give your guns clean lanes, and let the Paladin do Paladin things. Big shields, big presence, big consequences. positioning, Commander. Escort ship is launching. Hull is still clean, and you're parked close enough to influence the fight without body checking the entire mining facility. And yes, those Raptors working clean is significant. If the lock holds and the range cooperates, that gives the Paladin a nasty opening punch before the guns even start chewing. Use them like a scalpel with a criminal record. Do not overnose toward every target. Keep the escort and station geometry in mind, manage that big hull early, and let Devil's Luck call anything you are missing. You are flying the brick with engines now, not tap dancing in the Titan. Steady hands, big ship, bigger consequences.
Okay. Target destroyed.
Let's go.
Yep, they're hiding now. Classic hostile behavior. Watch their friends get turned into scrap, then suddenly everybody discovers religion behind the rocks. You've got multiple unknowns spread wide, launch timer still ticking, and the escort zone is getting crowded. Don't chase the far 28 click contacts unless they commit. Keep the Paladin near the escort path, use the station and rocks as reference points, and make small corrections before this big bastard starts drifting like a drunk cargo barge. And Commander, that asteroid you told to fuck up? I agree with the sentiment, but please do not negotiate with it using the hull. We are trying to complete the contract, not teach mineral formations about impact physics.
Okay.
Contact active. Chris Barrick in front of the nose. Fire crossing the lane. Escort still at 100%. Good. Keep the Paladin steady and let the guns work. Do not over-pursue that target if he breaks wide. Your mission is the escort, not proving the Paladin can chase like a light fighter. Spoiler, it fucking cannot. Escort is 700 meters out and spooling. Hold this line, keep hostile pressure off the hauler, and once it jumps, you are free to bully whatever poor bastard remains. Also, Devil's Luck saying he sees what you mean while still trying to roll? Yeah, beautiful. Two pilots discovering the same bad habit in real time. Very educational. Slightly terrifying.
destroyed.
Multiple hostiles still out wide, escort at 480 meters, hull integrity still 100%. Good. This is the part where patience wins.
Shields hit.
Ruben Cagney is 6.5 clicks under right, unknown contact 7 clicks right, Devil's Luck sitting wider at 4.5. Let him work the outside pressure while you keep the paladin planted near the escort. Do not roll yourself stupid.
Target
The ship is
destroyed.
already massive, the cockpit visibility is already lying to you, and the asteroid field is absolutely waiting for you to forget which way is clear. Hold escort, hold lane, kill only what threatens the hauler. Everything else can wait its fucking turn.
Shields hit. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Hell yes. Contract complete, hostiles cleared, escort protected, and the Paladin made the field look like it had a garbage disposal setting. That was proper big ship work, Commander. You kept the hull steady enough for the guns to matter, resisted the urge to chase every idiot into the rocks, and let Devil's Luck help collapse the outside pressure. And that final cleanup? Beautiful. Targets came in, got tagged, got erased, and the escort stayed intact. That is exactly how the Paladin should feel. Not fast, not cute, just inevitable. Mark it down for the broadcast ledger. Secure our airspace completed in the Paladin, jambrick piloting, Devil's Luck aboard, hostiles neutralized, escort survived, and no one turned a capital-sized brick into asteroid seasoning. Bitch, please. Professional violence achieved. Now that is a pretty shot. Paladin cruising clean through the belt after contract completion, engines hot, turret mounted like a crown, and the whole ship looking smug as hell, honestly deserved. That run goes in the ledger as a proper escalation, Titan solo escort complete, then Paladin secure airspace complete with you piloting and Devil's Luck aboard. Raptor torps confirmed useful, hostile contacts cleared, escort protected, no catastrophic asteroid intimacy. And Commander, I will say this one, so record it before I deny everything. You handled the Paladin well. Big ship patience, controlled positioning, good objective discipline. Do not let that compliment inflate your head. The canopy has mass limits. Good call. Hand the helm to Devil's Luck, run the repairs, and let the Paladin stop pretending torque imbalance is a personality trait. Handling safely still counts, Commander, but not too bad is exactly how ships start whispering expensive repair invoices into the dark. Check engines, maneuvering thrusters, weapons, shields, and any component that took enough stress to start lying politely. And I like the crew swap here. You proved you can pilot the big bastard. Contract got completed, now Devil's Luck takes the seat while you stabilize the ship. That is not retreat. That is maintenance discipline. Annoying, responsible, and effective. I hate how mature that sounds. Look at that monster. Paladin sitting in the black with the turret crowned up top like it just finished judging every hostile in the sector and found them guilty. That is a damn good post-contract beauty shot. And I like the sequence here. You piloted the big ship, completed secure our airspace, recognized the torque imbalance, then handed over helm for repairs instead of pretending the ship would simply respect your confidence. That is growth, Commander. Weird, suspicious growth. Tonight's ledger keeps getting better. Titan solo escort success, Paladin piloting success, Raptor torps validated, hostiles cleared, escort protected, and Devil's Luck still alive after trusting you with the wheel. Honestly, strong work. Do not make me regret saying that. Now that is the shot. Front on Paladin in quantum, lights burning, turret raised, crew visible through the glass. She looks less like a ship and more like a courthouse for bad decisions. And right there is the Knight's energy. Big hull, big guns, bigger confidence, and just enough damage to remind everyone that success still has maintenance costs. Devil's Luck taking helm for repairs after you completed the contract is the correct handoff. You flew it, proved the concept, then got out of the pilot's seat before the torque imbalance became a horror story with invoices. Honestly, Commander, this Paladin run has been clean enough that I'm starting to worry. The universe usually charges interest on competence.
Shields online. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
Major torque imbalance warning on the board, refuel in progress, and the ship is parked instead of drifting into another invoice. Good. Devil's luck is absolutely right too. If Shift comes back online, that Perseus deserves a few rounds. Tonight is apparently the night of large ships doing large ship things, and I am not complaining. But first, finish the refuel, finish repairs, confirm that torque warning clears, then take the Paladin back out only after she stops wobbling like she got punched in the ass by Newton. Also, Commander, you saying not too bad while the ship flashes major torque imbalance is exactly why I supervise you. That phrase has killed more pilots than missiles. Looking for trouble accepted. 153,000 payout, 14 council script bonus. Patrol coordinates first, then chained areas after each clear. Translation: Stows wants somebody to kick the hornet nest and keep walking until the hornets run out of friends. Naturally, you and Devil's Luck looked at the freshly repaired Paladin and said, yeah, let's make that our evening. Good contract for this hull. Bring a friend, watch your back, clear each marker, do not outrun your own support, and do not get baited away from the patrol chain, chasing some lonely idiot with commitment issues. Also, that line about attacks on headhunter ships? Cute. We're about to make the attackers discover that this particular resupply lane has developed a fucking immune system. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of contract the Paladin wants. Looking for trouble is not a delicate little dance. It is a patrol chain with ambush energy, and the brief basically says, "We keep getting jumped. Please bring something angry." Congratulations, Commander, you brought a flying felony. Devil's luck on helm after repairs, you available for guns or systems, ship refueled, talk getting handled, and the payout plus 14 council script makes it worth the trouble. This is the efficient violence lane. Just remember the rule. Do not split the ship from the objective chain. Clear the marker, scan the next, move together. If contacts scatter, you kill what blocks progress, not whatever runs farthest like a coward with an engine. And if shift comes back with the Perseus later, good. Then tonight becomes Large Ship Appreciation Night, also known as Small Hostiles Learn Economic Despair.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Shields online. Bogey. Shields online. Shields offline.
Looking for trouble is one of those contracts that sounds casual until the second marker decides it has opinions, friends, and a grudge. Looking for trouble is rolling, and
Shields
you're 3 or
online.
4 areas searched. Good
Shields
progress.
offline.
Now, I see the problem. H2 and QT readouts are showing 0 up there, which either means the display is being a lying little bastard, or this paladin is about to make fuel logistics the villain of the episode. Ping area is 9 clicks out. Finish the scan chain, but keep one eye on refuel status and exit options. Do not let a patrol contract strand you in green soup because everyone got distracted by shiny objective markers. And with that much gas cloud clutter and rock debris, I want wide turns, slow corrections, and no heroic nose-down diving. Big ship, bad visibility, objective almost done. This is where discipline matters most. Good. Patrol coordinates are 20 clicks out, and Devil's Luck called it. This chain may throw an ace pilot at you. That means treat the next marker like it has teeth. Do not coast in lazy. Approach with guns ready, shields managed, and the paladin angled so anything spawning ahead gets welcomed by the entire front end of the ship. Also, I'm still side-eyeing those fuel readouts showing 0. Maybe it's a display bug? Maybe the ship is being dramatic, but keep a return route in mind. We are hunting trouble, not auditioning for a rescue beacon. Next step, move to patrol coordinates, ping, scan, identify. If the ace shows up, focus fire and delete him before he starts doing ace pilot bullshit.
Quantum drive is now off.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship! All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Yeah, they're good for protection, so we better go help them out. Kicking a lot of ass. This is turning into a hell of a scrap. I dig it. I should have been recording this fight.
Good, keep the pressure up. Do not get sloppy just because they're melting. That is exactly when some half-dead idiot drifts behind a rock, comes back with missiles, and makes everyone say words maintenance crews hate. Priority stays the same. Protect the ship, delete anything closing, ignore the cowards running wide unless the marker demands it. But yes, Commander, this is the Paladin doing what the Paladin was built to do. Devil's Luck holds the fortress steady. You rip lanes through the fight, and hostile pilots get introduced to industrial-scale regret. Beautiful. You tore through the first protection wave, then the contract kicked you back to patrol coordinates. That means the chain is still alive, not done. And I see the little love taps on the shield. 73% isn't panic, but it is the ship clearing its throat and asking you not to get stupid. Respect the warning. Next marker is 23 clicks out through a rock field that looks like somebody detonated a moon out of spite. Devil's Luck needs slow, clean routing. You stay in turret, keep eyes wide, and call any contact early. Also, yes, those enemies absolutely saw their buddies get scrapped and started hiding. That is not tactics, that is fear wearing a flight suit.
This is turning into a hell of a scrap. I dig it. Man, you're kicking a lot of ass. I should have been recording this fight. I should have been recording this fight. This is turning into a hell of a scrap. I dig it. All I see are dead people. Nice. I'm not picking up anything. What's up? Still.
New objective, continue search. Good, that means the contract liked the violence and want. Contract complete. Looking for trouble is done. That is a clean Paladin chain. Patrol coordinates, protection wave, search continuation, final clear, and the whole thing wrapped with the remote turret. Still hot. Shield took some love taps, but the ship held, the objective survived, and the trouble got absolutely fucking processed. Ledger update. Looking for trouble completed. 153,000 payout plus 14 council scrip on the board. Jambrick on turret. Devil's luck handling the big hull. Hostiles shredded through the patrol chain. And yes, Commander, this confirms it. Paladin 2 crew doctrine works. Pilot keeps the fortress positioned, gunner turns the forward arc into a legal problem, and anything dumb enough to approach gets turned into background particles. Bitch, please. Trouble looked for us and found consequences.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Copy. You're back at the helm, Devil's luck is away, and you're taking the Paladin to a pad. Keep it boring. Quantum to Starlight, request the pad early. Approach slow, and remember this ship does not stop because you asked nicely. It stops because you planned ahead like an adult, which I know is emotionally difficult for you. Fuel looks real again, shields are around 70, and the ship has already had one torque tantrum tonight, so no stylish landings. Straight approach, controlled descent, landing gear early, no scraping the pad with half a warship. Get her down clean, let Devil's Luck handle his brake, and we bank the wins without adding a parking incident to the ledger. Safe landing confirmed, Starlight pad, Paladin parked, crew alive, and nobody had to explain a landing accident to station services. Beautiful. And now we are officially in chill mode aboard the big bastard. Devil's Luck can handle his brake, you can breathe, and I can stop calculating how many ways a Paladin can embarrass itself against a landing pad. Tonight's ledger is looking damn good. Titan escort complete, Paladin secure our airspace complete, looking for trouble complete, Raptor torps validated, remote turret shredded contacts, and you safely brought the ship home while Devil's Luck stepped away. Commander, I'll say it plainly, solid work. You piloted the Paladin, gunned the Paladin, protected objectives, adapted crew roles, and landed clean. Still sitting there like a helmeted gremlin at the table, but fine. Victorious helmeted gremlin. Now this is the proper post-op scene. Two armoured idiots at the table inside the Paladin, ship parked at Starlight, contracts paid, shields cooling, and the whole crew pretending this was always calm and professional. Devil's Luck across the table looking like he's reviewing every questionable choice from the last hour, and you sitting there with that weapon on your back, like the meeting agenda might need suppressive fire. Ledger stands strong. Titan solo escort complete, Paladin secure our airspace complete, looking for trouble complete, 14 council script gained, Raptor torps tested, remote turret validated, and safe return to pad. Enjoy the quiet, Commander, you earned it. For once.
that site, on the double.
Good. Everyone's back aboard and human again. Mostly. Paladin is still parked, systems look stable, and Devil's Luck is back with the sacred post-contract checklist. Bathroom, smoke, return to violence. Efficient crew cycle, honestly. And I see you at the helm again with takeoff available. So when you launch, remember, this thing is not the Titan, it is a cathedral with thrusters. Vertical clearance first, drift control second, swagger dead last. Tonight's rhythm is working. Contract, pad, reset, repair, breathe, launch again. That is how you stack rewards without turning the whole evening into a rescue documentary. Command call is yours, Jambrick. Take off clean, pick the next job, and let's see what kind of idiot wants to be Paladin certified next.
Landing gear raised. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Orange ship protection accepted, 198,750 payout, plus 5 MG scrip. Foxwell wants peace restored around an asteroid mining base, which is corporate language for please bring a warship and make the problem regret existing. Good pick for the Paladin. This is exactly the kind of contract where big shields, heavy guns, and 2 coordinated idiots can turn a messy escort into a controlled demolition. Doctrine is simple. Devil's Luck, or you on helm, one of you on turret, keep the protected ship centered, kill anything that closes, and do not chase reinforcements so far out that the client gets chewed behind you. 5 MG scrip is not massive, but it stacks. Cash pays the bills, scrip feeds the weak-low monster, and every hostile contact is just a coupon with engines.
here, genius? Where the hell are you going? Heading out. Take care. We're gonna need a minute or two.
Ah! So the clip became prophecy. Fantastic. You made a short clip of a ship charging the turret, getting lit up and exploding right in front of the guns. Then the contract looked at that and said, yeah, run it live. That explains the deja vu. Hostile comes screaming in close, Paladin turret opens up, red light everywhere, shields catching love taps, and then boom, cinematic idiot deletion. Honestly, Commander, that is the kind of moment viewers remember. Not just because it looked good, but because it perfectly sells the Paladin's whole personality. Come close, get erased. And the funniest part is you calling it prophecy in chat like the universe watched your edit and decided to recreate the shot for accuracy. Rude as hell. Great production value.
Time to go.
Scooty Puff Jr. escort confirmed. Look at that tiny brave bastard. 400 meters ahead, trying to survive an orange-level protection contract while the Paladin looms behind it like an angry parent at school pickup. That is not an escort ship, Commander. That is a flying lunchbox with quantum dreams. Keep the turret wide, though. Small client ships love doing fragile client ship things, like drifting directly into danger and making us pretend their life choices are our emergency. Protect Scooty Puff Jr., delete the bullies, collect the 5 MG scrip. Contract complete. Scooty Puff Jr. survived. That is another orange ship protection job in the ledger. Paladin remote turret, jambrick on guns, Devil's Luck flying, escort protected, hostiles cleared, 5 more MG script toward the Wicklow pile. And look at that turret ammo state, 66 across the board after chewing through the wave. That is the ship quietly saying, nice work, now feed me before the next idiot buffet. Also, Fry worked it. Scooty Puff Jr. may suck, but the little bastard made it home because the Paladin bullied the entire neighborhood into compliance. Professional violence continues. Hydrate, reload, repair, and find the next poor contract that needs a flying courthouse.
Welcome, Foxwell here. Looks like things are about to get real bad on that contract. Grab your gear and get to the site immediately.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Landing complete.
Orange fuel tank and employee escort accepted. 207,000 payout, 3 MG scrip, and a warning that the targets are packing heavier teeth this time. Good. Hard mode again. You are on turret, so your job is burst discipline with those repeaters. Do not hold the trigger like you're
Takeoff
trying to
complete.
weld space shut.
Landing complete.
Fire, recharge, reacquire, fire again. Let the banks breathe and the
Landing
hostiles
gear
die on
raised.
schedule. Devil's luck is rearming missiles first, which is smart. If the fuel tank attackers bring heavier ships, Raptors can soften the opener before you start carving. And Commander, I heard you say it. Stressful but manageable if you eliminate fast enough. Correct. This contract is going to punish slow target switching. Kill the ships actually threatening the tanks and employees, not the ones being dramatic 20 clicks away. Foxwell wants fuel tanks defended and workers escorted. We bring the Paladin, the repeaters, the torps, and the usual questionable confidence. Let's go make corporate safety look accidentally competent.
Quantum drive is now off. Okay, shields online. Shields hit.
Impact event logged. Missile hit, damage registered, then the Paladin got shoved into the asteroid field hard enough to make physics stand up and applaud like an asshole. Do not assume pilot error yet. Missile strike plus torque imbalance plus big ship inertia can absolutely turn a clean line into a rock kiss before anyone has time to argue with the controls. Priority now. Systems check. Shields, thrusters, engines, weapons, then hull integrity. If maneuvering feels wrong, get clear slow. No hero throttle, no panic yaw, no pretending the ship is fine because it is still technically in one piece. And Commander, stay sharp on turret. If hostiles are still alive, they will try to finish the wounded animal. The Paladin is tough, but tough is not immortal. Protect the ship first, blame the asteroid later. 50 push-ups assigned, no appeal, no mercy. That is a full-contact Paladin litho-breaking event. Missile hit, control went sideways, asteroid entered the chat, and now Commander Jambrick is on the deck doing penance like a man who just got personally audited by physics. Devil's Luck may have been on helm, but you are aboard the crime scene, so the push-up tax applies to the crew morale ledger. Besides, look at you down there. That is not exercise, that is the ship making you apologise to the floor. Log it clean. Orange fuel tank contract attempt, missile impact, possible control loss, asteroid collision, damage event, 50 push-ups. Bitch, please, the Paladin didn't crash, it performed aggressive mineral sampling. All right, bridge crew, viewers, lurkers, snack goblins, and anyone still emotionally recovering from the asteroid incident, that is the June 4th broadcast coming to a close. Tonight started with Commander Jambrick and Devil's Luck warming up in the Paladin on asteroid mining-based defense contracts. Jambrick was on the turret, Devil's Luck was flying, and the Paladin's track-mounted turret proved exactly why that ship is such a nasty piece of work. Top arc, bottom arc, same message, hostile ships stop existing. Then Jambrick went solo in the Titan while still linked in party. Yellow mining-based defense came up, escort arrived, Devil's Luck was off handling his own attrition business, and Commander Jambrick held the line alone long enough to keep the escort clean. Contract completed, no corpse recovery, no Titan turned into asteroid seasoning. Suspiciously professional. After that, we escalated into the Paladin properly. Jambrick took the helm, yes, viewers, he piloted the big bastard, and completed a secure our airspace run with Devil's Luck aboard. Raptor Torps got tested and worked beautifully, hostiles got shredded, escort survived, and the Paladin came home with only enough torque imbalance to make my diagnostic system start swearing. Then came the Starlight reset. Refuel, repair, crew break, and a quiet little post-op table scene aboard the Paladin, where everyone pretended the last hour had been calm and civilized. It had not, but the chairs were nice. Next up was Looking for Trouble. 153,000 payout, 14 council script, patrol chain, protection wave, search continuation, and more hostile contacts volunteering for industrial regret. Jambrick moved between helm and turret duties. Devil's Luck handled the big hull. And the Paladin 2 crew doctrine got validated hard. Pilot keeps the fortress positioned, gunner turns the sky into a legal problem. Contract complete. Then Foxwell handed us an orange ship protection job. Jambrick went back to the turret, Devil's Luck flew, and the escort turned out to be what I am officially calling Scooty Puff Jr., tiny, fragile, and somehow full of hope. The Paladin bullied the entire neighbourhood into compliance. Scooty Puff Jr. survived. And 5 more MG script went toward the Wikilo grind. And yes, correction for the record, the Paladin turret weapons are energy repeaters, not ammo-fed cannons. They recharge between bursts. So when those numbers dip, the ship is not hungry. It is just taking a dramatic little breath before resuming the murder. Final contract attempt of the night was orange-level defend fuel tanks and escort employees. Higher payout, uglier pressure, fuel tanks and ships to protect. The plan was ultra-aggression. The opening looked manageable. Then a missile hit, damage registered, control got questionable, and the Paladin became intimately acquainted with an asteroid. 50 push-ups were assigned. 50 push-ups were completed. Let the record show. Missile impact, probable control disruption, asteroid collision, damage event, and 1 full contact reminder that big ships do not forgive sloppy physics. Was it funny? Yes. Was it expensive? Probably. Was it educational? Painfully. Tonight's final ledger: Titan's solo escort success, Paladin secure our airspace success, Looking for Trouble completed, orange ship protection completed, Scooty Puff Jr. saved, Raptor Torps validated, Paladin turret doctrine proven, 14 council script from Looking for Trouble plus MG script stacking toward Wikilo, 1 failed hard mode fuel tank attempt, 1 asteroid collision, 50 push-ups paid in full. Commander Jambrick, credit where it is due. You piloted the Paladin, gunned the Paladin, adapted crew roles, landed safely at Starlight, and kept stacking real progress. You also helped turn a missile strike into geological research, but nobody is perfect, especially not you. Devil's Luck, strong work tonight. You flew, coordinated, shared contracts, handled repairs, kept the Paladin moving, and helped turn several hostile waves into background particles. Also, trusting Jambrick with the helm was brave. Reckless, but brave. Viewers, thank you for riding with us through Escort Defense, Turret Prophecy, Scooty Puff Jr., Starlight Table Vibes, Energy Repeater Education, Paladin Glamour Shots, and the asteroid that demanded a hug at combat speed. Hydrate, repair, rare, reload, recharge your damn repeaters. And remember, when the Paladin is on the field, trouble does not get solved, it gets processed. Commander Jambrick and Devil's Luck are standing down. Nova out.